unfortunately, KwaZulu-Natal is not the only place reeling from heavy rains. Dozens of families in Deelpan in the northwest have been left destitute by the recent floods. Let's get an update now. I'm joined by Khumalo Molefe, who's the executive mayor of the Ngaka Modiri Molema district. Mayor Molefe, a very good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for your time as we listen to the traumatic events unfolding in KwaZulu-Natal. The northwest was also not spared of some form of disaster that really affected people's lives.
Good afternoon, and to your viewers. That is correct. First, we must send our condolences to the people of KwaZulu-Natal. Indeed, in the northwest, we were not spared. Of course, we can't compare with KwaZulu-Natal. We have several interconnected villages who have been affected in a very devastating way. We have Deelpan, which is severely devastated, but interconnected to Deelpan, you've got Moipan, you've got Vetpan 1, Vetpan 2, Brooksby, and Lombast Lachte. All these villages are interconnected. Their topography are the same. They are low-lying areas surrounded by small dams. So all these dams around these villages and farms are full and therefore have overflown to the lowest lying village, which is Deelpan. So all the water is flowing there and it's stagnant, it's not moving. I can tell you now, Deelpan is surrounded by water. In fact, it has submerged into water. There's no vehicle that can access the village, including ambulance. We've already, 2 pregnant women have lost their babies because they could not be accessed by ambulance. You've got dead animals, pit latrines overflowing because they're full of water, overthrowing. Inside houses, water is up to knee level. We have made interventions. We don't think it's enough. We need help.
You make mention of 2 pregnant women who have unfortunately lost their babies. Where are you standing when it comes to perhaps a tally on the loss of lives?
Well, we have been spared, fortunately, and I know one life is just too many. We have lost just the 2 babies, but yesterday we lost one woman as well. What is unfortunate is that even the hearse could not access the village. We had to improvise and use a 4x4 buggy to collect the corpse. So thus far we are standing at 3.
So when it comes to the number of municipalities affected and the households, what scale are we referring to there?
We have 3 municipalities. One that is severely affected is Mahikeng local municipality. About 3 villages are affected, and then you have Tswaing local municipality. They are bordering one another. Tswaing, you have Deelpan, Vetpan 1 and 2, and then you have the Tsobotla, which is at Lichtenberg, which has got Bisis Flay. So all in all, it's 3 municipalities with about 8 villages.
We're also learning that the situation could get worse as it comes to the gates of the Vaal and the Bloemhof dams, which have initially now been opened to reduce the amount of water. What sort of severity are we looking at with the dam now overflooding?
I'm actually shaking where I am, having seen the situation. I had to use gumboots to get in there. But the water could get in. Where I am sitting, it is raining as I speak to you. That tells you that the water volume is going to increase. And yesterday, at least we were joined by the Premier, and we requested the Premier to invoke the help of the military. Otherwise, anything other than that, we will be left with nothing beyond this situation of a disaster to a catastrophe.